Sponsored by WildEFX.com, bringing you the best Forex experience.
My name is Samuel Leach, Forex and stock trader, author and TED speaker. I'm about to put my reputation and over £350,000 on the line in the Real Forex Trader Series 2. To prove anyone can become a profitable trader with the right mentor and mindset. Trading has given me the skill set to travel the world and live an incredible lifestyle. I'll be taking 18 ordinary people without any trading experience and throwing them into the deep end of the financial markets. It's not going to be easy, and myself and my team only have 4 weeks to turn these individuals into profitable traders.
So at the moment there's 275,000 in the ring.
This is going to be one of the biggest challenges of their lives as they compete to become a consistent, profitable trader.
If you can't tell what red and green is, then you're going out.
£400 in loss.
The joys of trading.
We are down 2,655.
Embarrassing.
In the height of the most volatile markets since the Lehman Brothers collapse, how will these beginners handle the financial and emotional pressures of the market?
Hard shelled, mate.
I feel like I failed myself physically.
Stay together!
Everyone thinks trading is easy, but when the pressure is on, how will they succeed?
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
What's the point of even talking to me yet?
I believe we can do it.
My heart's going boom, 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 boom.
Previously on the Real Forex Trader.
When that closes, if that is overbought,
See,
it
that's my
looks
problem.
decent for short.
I keep convincing myself that when I make a trade, I look at it again and I'm like, okay, this is the time to get in because I got too early.
Maybe the pressure's got to them and they're taking trades they shouldn't be taking and over trading. And
These are much better entries than yesterday.
Yesterday I said don't place more than 5 trades, and out of the group of 8 of them, 5 of them have not listened to that, and some of them are at 10, 12 trades on the day, over trading, making losses.
Yeah, I overtraded. I just wanted to get myself out of that situation.
Does anyone remember the one rule of what you wasn't supposed to do today?
Go over 5 trades.
But you guys are capable of counting to 5.
If I'm honest, I totally forgot until later on in the afternoon. I didn't even have it written down, 5 trades maximum.
Then we get into the psychology, how the mind works, why you believe that they deserve to make money, your skin bone. If it agrees with you, you make it back, it's lost, it's a loose can see their value. It just doesn't want to stand up and be I get it. Check how much you believe. Something that's true, something that's false. So just say your name, my name is, and just say your name for me.
My name is Lee.
Oh, correct. Say my name is Mary.
My name is Mary.
Holt. Feel that? You can see it, but I can feel there's a difference there. So now you know we have a yes-no system. Okay, so keep thinking that. Say this. My subconscious is running the program for me. You get out of trades too early, I get angry when I go. It's not a case of guessing. You've got one in your book where you're going to go, okay, and you're going to change it there, but we can physically check to make sure that we've cleared the problem. It's not a case of guessing. So this perception is, as long as I get out and close a trade, how do we know the subconscious has taken on board those marks? The subconscious creates these psychological barriers in order to protect you. That's the end of the mindset training for the day. We've set up the techniques with them. We've gone through the whole of the coursework. We found out their own specific issues. and also the issues they experienced on Thursday and Friday when they were doing the live trading. We've also dealt with all their personal issues. They've come with a whole slew of personal issues that thought were limiting them in some way. So we've addressed those and we've collapsed them to the point where they don't have them anymore. So it'll be interesting to see where they are on Monday when they come in for the live trading. But for right now, everybody's feeling confident. We know that they've changed, they feel they've changed, and they're not going to make the same mistakes on Monday that they made on Friday in the live trading. So I'm glad to have shared the techniques with them, and we'll see how they perform now next week.
Mindset, I needed that. That was just perfect timing. There's stuff in there that I just picked up that I'll probably use for the rest of my life. So I think it just takes a bit of time to get used to it because it's so far out there. But as time goes on, I think I'll just adjust to it, and everyone else has said the exact same thing. It just takes a bit of time to adjust to it. So all that mindset stuff, I've just tried to adopt it and use it, and I think it's definitely played a part in the trading, for sure, because I've been over trading a little bit. So it's definitely helped, for sure.
Everybody felt really good afterwards. Everybody pretty much felt very confident, me included. I was also very motivated and very good. Everybody has a keyword now which they can use, or a keyword which we can use to pretty much reset ourselves to then be able to make the right decisions.
Very different to a lot of stuff I've seen previously online about sort of trading and been reading about. Took a very different approach, so it was more on a subconscious level, so it was really, really priceless, really invaluable information. It was quite an intense session because we had to sort of fast track it in one day. So I had to go home and just kind of read over it, reread through it, and yeah, I've been practicing it since. So I think it's working well.
Quite interesting. I've done NLP previously, and I didn't find it was very beneficial to me. So to kind of go through some kind of mindset procedure again was yeah, it was a bit like unsure, if you know what I mean. So I'm not really into that new age kind of stuff. So I don't know if it had any actual benefit on me, because I'm kind of in the deep end in this whole process anyway. So there were a lot of things to kind of take it on board as well as that. So I'm kind of just taking it with a pinch of salt. I am using my keyword. Whether it's beneficial or not, I don't know. But I'm much easier at just taking a step back and then taking a few deep breaths like I normally do. So.
Started to consolidate about here, where I put my trade in, and I started seeing lower lows. So I thought I'd leave the trade open overnight. Instead, it's come back up, taken out the previous high, and taken me out. So now I'm waiting for a better setup, and I'm going to try and go long for as long as I can. Try and get some of that money back.
I checked it last night about 9 o'clock. It was 20 pounds in profit. I thought I'm going to hold it overnight, and yeah, it backfired over me.
Look where my arrow is. Can you see? The joys of trading.
When I got in, I put a 3 pip stop loss, I think, instead of 35, because I manually did it because it wouldn't let me move it.
Got it.
So can you see it's taking me out at 3 pips?
Yeah, I think he's referring to 4 to 5.
Right, so
proper trades.
See that, it's coming off Aussie dollar again.
Not the best start into the day. I shorted cable yesterday evening, kind of went in the right direction last night. At like 8 o'clock I checked in and was okay. However, I turned then overnight, and then this morning it just shut up. So I got taken out on my stop loss. So currently sitting in a negative balance, which is not good, obviously. Just took my first trade for today, and it's not currently performing as I wanted it to either, but I still got some way to my stop loss, so let's hope that it turns around. Usually when I set up a trade, then I leave the room because I don't want to see directly what it's doing. Like I watched a couple of minutes on the 5 minutes, and then I usually leave the room and let it go a little bit.
Dollar yen, looking alright, just taking it one step at a time really, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for it to bounce off this level here, if you can see it, I'm zooming in. Bounce off this kind of level and go up, but maybe cable might look quite good. Just waiting for some additional confirmation really. So
at the moment I am at -£7, and if my prediction is correct, being very optimistic, I should make £500. Risking £200. Confident. Hopefully it plays out.
So for these are still bearish on the daily and bearish on the hourly.
okay.
However, there's like an uptrend.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely felt that it won't, like, because it had like a huge spike, but it can't hold that spike, but for sure it should come back. And it'll also bounce off this. If you go further back, you see, like always, bounce around
Key
this level.
Yeah.
So it's like a key level. So looking at the 15 minutes, I had my pin bar here, and I had red confirmation.
Got it.
So this is why I shorted.
Mathematically, the 50 is going to have to get quite high up anyway. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that. As long as the daily's bearish, that's what we're after. If I were to be super critical, I would have said, you know, instead of waiting whilst, you know, what, 5 to 10 pips from R2, maybe just wait till you get to R2 before going short. So if this is your trade of the day and this captures you, you know, 0.5% gain or whatever you put down, that's fantastic.
Are you up in profit, Chris?
£8. £9.
Chris is against the woodle.
It's not. And the daily was an uptrend, so that's why I bought.
I'm not following the rules.
That is the rules. That's the rules. You follow the daily. Daily was going up when I brought up.
But the daily fucking know we're going up.
The daily is going up.
Are you looking at? We have your.
I don't know what charts you're not looking at.
Your colours may be wrong.
My is a big green candle. It's the biggest green candle I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but the candle don't make no odds.
Daily on the EMA is down.
Everything is down. Just the 15 and 5 minutes is down.
EMA's on the hourly down.
But there's a green candle.
Oh, but there's a green candle.
There's a green candle.
It's a green candle. Daily movement is up.
I've been doing this in the mornings, which is trading with the trend. So the daily, the hourly, the 15 and the 5. So this is the only one this afternoon that's met all my criteria. Just taking the entry. I wanted to take it here, but with slippage and me being a little bit slow, I've gotten probably a fair few pips short, but just had a little bit of news. Now we're hopefully going to push to the upside for the afternoon. 2 losses on the bounce now, so I want to get it back. This to at least break even by tomorrow.
Dom is the definition of a turtle trader. He's always the last to place the trade, so I'm saying he's one of these big, stocky turtles.
Hard shelled, mate. Hard shelled. Turtle wins the race, apparently. I'm trying not to get too emotional into it. Today was the first day I actually got a little bit emotional. Well, not really emotional, but things got a bit scrambled in my head, so I had to take a bit of a step back. But the hardest part of trading for me is utilising all the instructions and all the rulings that we've been given. You know, because I kind of get my communication across incorrect at times, thinking that I should have gone this way. That's why I'm probably later into trading than everyone else when it comes to the day, is because yeah, I'm thinking one thing and think the market's doing one thing, and then, you know, find out I could have got in there or I could have got out there. So it's kind of, you know, it's very new to me. So, but it's I want to stick to the rules, and I kind of, you know, I want to be clarifying in my head that I'm doing the right thing regarding putting in all the right processes to place the trade. So it's interesting, and I'm relishing it. So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the trust that Sam and the team are putting me to see if I can implement what I am learning. But it's very much a crash course. You know, I did in a day what you would expect a trader to do in like a month or so. So.
So I got in around here, but I got in a little high, so I waited for bullish candle to close below the RSI. It also closed below this pivot level, and I waited for obviously the next candlestick, and I got in a little high, so it's like literally in between there. And I was hoping for it to go up. It did go up. I left it all night. It went up. That was like 100 and something pounds, and it's gone down again. It could just carry on going down, but according to my strategy, that's what it is. So it's not much I could do if it goes the other direction. Just got to leave it really.
So you can have double tops like that.
Yeah,
yeah, but you can have them one in 2 candles.
No, because it's just opening and then going back down, so it's
No.
going to be at the same height.
It's not just that. It's not just 2.
I'm showing you.
You can have them on 1. I think it's on IG. I'll find you one something. Yeah. But that is a double top.
It's not.
It is.
It's double top.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lee.
It's not.
It is.
Well,
2 candles next to each other can't be a double top.
Yeah, if it finishes.
Open at the same point.
No.
So it's got to be.
yeah. So I, to be fair, I strictly consider a double top. So like,
Yeah.
top,
down,
come back,
and then
top.
back up.
Yeah.
Test that same.
They're called tweezer tops, right?
Yeah, tweezer top.
There
It's
you
not
go.
double top.
I don't know the fancy names. I'll be honest. They're called tweezer tops.
Yeah.
Well, I call them double tops.
Not anymore, you don't.
I call yours tweezer tops.
I'm making £50 as of right now, £53. But it's looking like there's a red candle there forming. So I'm hoping it sort of touches that point there and then bounces back up again. But I didn't follow the rules. So even if I do get profit, I'm probably still gonna get penalised. So we'll see what happens now. Hopefully it will be like £300–400, so it'll be a good shout. But yeah, not following the strategy. See what happens.
Is it 5 or 4? Does anyone actually know the answer?
He said 4 or 5 trades today.
Right.
Said maximum.
I'll wait for confirmation.
Knock on the door and ask them. They said, was it 4 or 5?
I see a perfect setup from there.
What, you want to get in the Aussie one there?
No.
How come you've done 4 trades in a day?
Why would you go into...
What have you taken?
Cable, Euro, JPY, that was a break even. Euro, Pound, that was pretty much a break even. So I overtraded and I thought I was gone Friday because I overtraded and I forgot the rule, which was 5 trades minimum, 5 trades maximum. And I overtraded on Friday to 9 or 10. And I did a diary room where I said, I'm not going to trade no more. I think I've done a bit too much. I'm just going to call it a day. It's just things aren't going my way today. And then only later on did everyone remind me that it was 5 trades. So no one even told me, even though everyone knew that I was well over trading, which I found annoying.
Lloyd Mundell has done what today? Oh, sideways. What's he doing? Having a field day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's entered and closed within the same couple of minutes.
Well, he's not supposed to take more than 5 trades.
He didn't realise. So
What? 7 trades. I don't understand what they're doing. So Lee Bolt is buying when the trend is down.
On the daily, yeah?
Yeah, he's buying. Trend's down on the daily. Don't understand. Fatim's done nothing all day. She just sat there screen watching. Nothing. No trades whatsoever. Tobias, buying and selling on the same pair. Thomas is selling on US dollar Swiss when it's in an uptrend. So that none of them are following any rules. So I don't really get what's going on at all. Dominic Clark. No, he's the only one that seems wise. He's selling pound and he's losing. At least it's in the right direction. Other than that, he's done nothing. Burak. Selling pound, fine. Bought US dollar yen, lost. Forex, fine.
US dollar yen long was a good trade.
No comment. So there's like 6 people that have all got concerns. Starting to get really worried now, guys. We never ever had this experience ever where everyone is down, and I'm reviewing trades and there's just stupid mistakes, and I don't really understand why we're still making mistakes. So does anyone have any reasons why we're making the mistakes at this moment?
I think I'm either too keen to get in. Like today I made 3 trades that I accidentally was trying to get into cable, and I got into Aussie USD twice in 20 seconds.
How can you accidentally click another
When I was
currency?
clicking new order, I didn't look at cable, but I was on the cable screen, it come up Aussie dollar, and then I realised, exit it straight away, did the same thing again, and then it come up again, but I thought it would have gone because I clicked the chart.
This is stuff that you should be making mistakes on demo, because you've done 7 trades today.
Technically 3 of them are the 2 that was the Aussie dollar, and then one of them was where I put a 3 pip stop loss because I couldn't move it, and then as I come out of it, it still kept coming up with Aussie dollar. So those 3 trades were done within like 50 seconds that I exited. So those 3 mistakes were in like 50 seconds.
I think you go and practice on opening and closing trades, because if that's what you're, are you sitting there like with your mouse hovering over it or something? Like,
yeah, so
right click and click new order. It's not just me, it's going to look stupid, it's you guys as well.
Yeah.
Especially if you think, imagine that, the public are going to see that you can't click a currency. You was told yesterday 5 trades, and then you've opened 7, and your reason for why you've opened them is because you didn't look at what currency.
I did tell Ashley straight away, 3 of them.
Yeah, I know, but it still doesn't stop you looking bad and losing money and looking stupid, do you know what I mean? That's me, you've done no trades at all today. You had your use for the yen overnight.
Yeah.
And then that was that.
I didn't take out the pivot level last night. I was trying to reach a 1-to-1, and when it reversed, I think it was some news that took it out.
Tobias, you're buying and selling the same pair?
No, I told Atish, I clicked on minus on this chart, and then I clicked on the button below it because they had to change the mouse. But then I sold it directly, and then I placed actually the sell order which I wanted to place.
So we're just not making mistakes from lack of being able to use the platform?
No, I will just not use this on the top anymore, we'll go over order now. So, but I've heard there's another issue, so I have to make sure that...
Yeah, so you buy and sell on the same pair, days down. Thomas, you're selling on US dollar Swiss, why? It's in an uptrend.
It broke the S1 and it just kept going, so I thought it finally broke the support. But obviously I don't know.
But I know, but you're... So, if I was to look at this now from what we've gone through and taught, if we was to look at the strategy that we've entered, you've shorted right at the bottom of the market. There was nowhere we've ever taught anyone to short right at the bottom. You'll never make money if you're selling at the bottom of the market, ever. It was just... It's very rare. It's going to retrace up, it's going to hit your tight stop loss, and then it's going to carry on selling off if it does, or it'll stick with the main trend. So I can't help any of you if you're not applying the rules taught. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's not even on me at the moment. If there's the daily, if the red is above the green, it's a buyer's market. That's as simple as it is. Chris, the only trade you took today was in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I saw that the daily candle was bullish. So that's why I don't
Yeah, I know, but again, that's now you've got that right. You'll be looking at that tomorrow and go, right, now it's time to go long. But it may only be one day that you've got that bullish candle for, and it might continue with the sell-off. So it's just, we need to just stick to the rules. The rules work. That's how we make money. I'm sorry, I lost money today because I clicked the wrong button. I'd be out of a job. Literally, can you imagine that? Click the wrong button. There's 2 people that clicked the wrong button today. They lost money. Done 1 trade, nothing else happening, that's fine. Barack, got no comment. What you're doing is fine, just maintain it. So at this moment in time, I've got no idea how I can even help you. You know, by tomorrow we're going to have to look at either reallocating capital to those that can follow rules, which at this moment in time is like 2 people. And they're not up, but they're not necessarily doing anything wrong. As of yet, you're not maybe looking at enough opportunities, maybe smaller time scale, 5-15 minutes. But that's literally who I'm working with right now. It's just these 2. And I think tomorrow morning when I come in, I want to see everyone's checklist of this is what I am going to confirm to myself before I take this trade, because otherwise we've got no hope. At the moment we're probably down about 4 or 5 grand, I think, across the board. So, you know, we're only 2 days in, so we can get all of that back. That's not a concern. The money is not a concern. We can get all of that back if we just follow the rules. That's literally all we have to do. Alright, good stuff. Let's catch up in the morning.
Next time on The Real Forex Trader.
I'll just go start with the people that will be going home today, and it's based off the fact that they've lost the most money, which is
Sponsored by WildEFX.com, bringing you the best Forex experience.